Well, hi, and welcome to week 4 of Operations Management. And we're actually probably about a third or a little more than a third through the course. So we've covered a lot already, and we have a lot to do still. I want to talk about a couple things today. First is the project that we're doing for the consulting project. Second is I want to update everyone on where we should be on the course content. And hopefully everyone can get caught up real soon because we've got a lot of work to do. So let's talk about the project a little bit. Steve has a very interesting invention that he's proposing to sell, the Mute Caddy, and hopefully everyone has taken a look at the online website that he has. And we also had a meeting with him on Friday, and we recorded the meeting with Zoom, and the people at the university are going to post that meeting onto Moodle, hopefully today, but in the next day or so that meeting will be on Moodle, so that if you weren't able to attend the meeting, or if you attended and you couldn't hear what was going on, you'll be able to go and take a look at that. So a couple things that we really need to try to do with this consulting project. First of all, we need to have a topic that's achievable, something that we can actually get done within the few short weeks that we have in this course. Secondly, it needs to be something that the client can hopefully use in the future in his business. So it needs to be useful for the client, something we can do, something useful for the client. And lastly, we want to try to link what we're doing to the topics that we're doing in the course. And we talked a little bit about helping the client find a manufacturing location or a manufacturer in China or somewhere in Asia, or some low-cost center. And that's very valuable for the client, but the problem is it doesn't have a real strong tie to the course content. And probably the biggest problem is I'm not sure that we could actually achieve that in the few weeks that we have. Finding an actual place to build his product would take a lot of research, negotiation with the potential clients, possibly even a visit to the site to see what they're doing. So there's really no way we can do that during our course. What I want to focus on that I think will be valuable to him is a quality plan. And by quality plan, I mean, how does he communicate his requirements to the manufacturer, and how do they inspect the product they build to ensure that it conforms to his expectations. He did a trial of manufacturing in Mexico, and the results were not very good. And we don't really know what he gave that manufacturer for requirements, but it sounds like he gave them drawings and verbal instructions, and maybe that wasn't formalized enough to do a proper inspection on. So that's where I'd like to focus the project. Now let's take a look at the outline that we have so far for the project. Here I have the outline, and you notice that after I got this the first time, I made several comments on it. And what I do is I put in things like, here I said take out these square brackets because we don't want square brackets around things. And fix the grammar, and we had two different team names going, so I said let's pick one. So when you send me something, I'll try to give feedback like this. And once you read it, you can actually go to review, and you can go to the accept tab, and you can just go through and either accept or reject all of the comments. And that'll take out the comments, and it'll take out the highlighting and turn it into a regular document. So that's how you can deal with these documents after I give them back to you if it looks like this. So this I think is ready to go. Rui did this up, I think on Saturday she sent it to me. So we can send this off to the client and get that part of the project wrapped up. Now let's go take a look at Moodle for a minute. Here's our Moodle site, and it should look the same on everyone's Moodle. If you notice on the right, there's announcements and there's upcoming events. And you need to pay close attention to these upcoming events. Notice that, well, it's not showing anymore because it's not upcoming, but if we go to week 3, there was a presentation assignment that was due a couple days ago, and when you click on it, you get the requirements for it. Notice that not too many assignments have been submitted, so we need to really get on that. For these presentations, you need to do a 1-page PowerPoint, and you have to do a YouTube video that talks about your PowerPoint, your actual presentation. I think you've probably all done YouTube videos by now, but if you have problems with how to do it, there's actually YouTube videos on how to make a YouTube video. So do a quick search and find out how to do it. And please, if you're not caught up, get caught up on these assignments. These are how we're grading everyone on their progress in the course, so it's very important that you stay up to date and that you do them. If you have any problems, contact me or contact the university and we'll get them worked out, hopefully. And please get caught up and please do your assignments. So that's all for week 4, and I hope you're enjoying the course so far. Again, if you have any questions, send me an email. Thanks.